James Tigleton Jeeson, born on November 10, 2000, in Melbourne, Australia, is one of the most accomplished professional players in the history of PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, a battle royale shooter that has defined the esports landscape since its inception. At 25 years old, Tigleton has risen from the competitive scene down under to become a global superstar, amassing approximately $988,130 in tournament earnings and securing multiple S-tier victories that have etched his name into PUBG lore. Tigleton's entry into professional PUBG began in 2018, amid the game's explosive growth in Oceania and North America. His debut came with Chiefs Esports Club from September 6, 2018 to May 21, 2019, where he honed his skills in regional qualifiers and early international exposure. Which mouse does Tigleton use? Tigleton uses the VAXI XE V2 Black as his primary gaming mouse. In terms of design and build quality, the VAXI XE V2 features a solid, matte-coated shell that provides excellent grip without slippage, even during intense sessions, though it can show fingerprints and oils easily. The ambidextrous shape measures 12.2 centimeters in length, 6.1 centimeters in width, and 3.8 centimeters in height, with a gradual central hump and pronounced back flare that locks securely into the palm for claw grip users, while also accommodating palm or fingertip grips for those with smaller hands. Weighing just 59 grams, a substantial reduction from the 76 grams of the original XE, this mouse feels agile and fatigue-free for extended play. Build quality is exceptional, with no rattle, creaking, or flexing under normal use, though the bottom plate has slight give under heavy pressure. Tigleton mouse settings. Tigleton's sensitivity setup is meticulously tuned for arm aiming with progressive scope scaling, emphasizing control for mid to long range without oversensitivity in close quarters. He runs it at a DPI of 800, which is a standard choice among PUBG pros for providing a stable foundation without excessive jitter, allowing for large, deliberate arm movements across his expansive mousepad. The polling rate is set to an impressive 2000 Hz, double the common 1000 Hz, which minimizes input delay and ensures every micro-adjustment registers instantaneously, crucial for tracking moving targets in PUBG's dynamic battles. Delving into his in-game mouse sensitivity, Tigleton's configuration is non-universal for scopes, disabled, allowing fine-tuned multipliers per optic to counter recoil patterns, precisely a hallmark of pro-level optimization. General sensitivity at 32 for free look and hipfire fluidity, aim sensitivity at 32 for assisted targeting, and ADS sensitivity at 25 for controlled tracking shots. The vertical sensitivity multiplier sits at 1.11, a slight boost to compensate for natural mouse lift in vertical recoil fights without distorting horizontal feel. Scope sensitivities ramp up progressively 2x at 26, then 3x 27, 4x 28, 6x 28, 8x 15x at 30 each, enabling aggressive flicks on mid to long range while maintaining stability on snipers. This setup shines in PUBG's ballistic heavy firefights, where lower base sends reduces pixel skipping, and graduated scope values match weapon sway. Windows pointer speed is default 6, with no acceleration to preserve raw input. Tigleton video settings. Tigleton runs PUBG in full-screen mode at a custom stretched resolution of 1728 by 1080 with a 16:10 aspect ratio on a 240 Hz monitor. This resolution choice, which he has explained in detail across his YouTube guides, provides a wider horizontal field of view compared to native 16:9, making distant targets appear larger and easier to track without significant performance loss, ideal for long-range engagements on maps like Erangel or Miramar. He caps the in-game FPS to unlimited, sets brightness to 100 for optimal contrast against dark areas, and uses an FOV of 95 for balanced peripheral awareness during rotations and peaks. Render scale remains at 100% to avoid unnecessary blurring, while colorblind mode is set to normal with a green crosshair for maximum contrast against various backgrounds. All advanced graphics settings are dialed down to very low to eliminate visual clutter and prioritize raw performance. Anti-aliasing at very low prevents edge shimmering without costing FPS. Foliage at very low removes grass occlusion for clearer enemy visibility. Shadows at very low reduces computational load, while maintaining essential depth cues. Textures at very low ensures crisp outlines without high-res distractions. Effects at very low minimizes particle interference during firefights. Post-processing at very low avoids bloom and oversaturation that can hide players, and view distance at very low keeps distant rendering lightweight for consistent high FPS in late-game circles. Sharpen is completely disabled in-game to prevent artificial input lag and over-sharpening artifacts, with any needed clarity handled via monitor adjustments. Instead, motion blur is off to preserve motion clarity during fast flicks, and Spray's VSync is disabled to eliminate latency, and he uses DirectX 11 enhanced for the best balance of stability and speed. Additionally, Korean rating is enabled, which removes dead bodies from the map faster, decluttering the battlefield for quicker target acquisition. A tournament staple Tigleton recommends via Steam launch options like Korean rating. These potato-like visuals, as fans often call them, trade aesthetic fidelity for competitive edge, allowing Tigleton to maintain 300+ FPS even on demanding hardware. Tigleton Keybind Settings. Tigleton's keybinds deviate from defaults strategically to facilitate bad boy peeks, quick heals, and vehicle swaps without finger gymnastics on his wooting 80 he. Movement basics include jump on space, crouch on C, prone on Z, vault separated to V, and auto run on =4 sprint macros. Combat essentials feature peek left on Q, peek right on E, cycle fire mode on B, reload on R, and holster weapon on T for lightning swaps. Inventory and utility are streamlined. Interact on F, equip grenade on 5, equip smoke on G, use first aid on Y, use energy drink on mouse 4, and quicker on caps lock. Vehicle controls optimize chaos driver seat on Z, move to seat 2 on E, and move to seat 3 on Q. Aim method is hold with AIM on control, likely left control for walk lean hybrid, and ADS on right mouse button. Most other binds remain default, emphasizing minimal remapping for muscle memory. This layout shines in his signature crouch stand toggles and QE lean peaks, often showcased in clips where he outmaneuvers foes mid-spray. Tigleton Gears. In terms of gaming peripherals, Tigleton employs a carefully selected array of equipment designed for competitive PUBG play. His mouse is the Logitech G Pro X Superlight White, a lightweight wireless model favored for its ergonomic design and responsive sensor, which supports high polling rates and precise tracking during fast-paced engagements. Complementing this is the Artisan FX Type 99 MID XXL mousepad, a large cloth surface with stitched edges that provides smooth gliding and ample space for low-sensitivity movements. For input, he uses the Wooting 80 he keyboard, a compact mechanical keyboard with analog switches that allow for customizable actuation points, enabling nuanced control over movement and actions in-game. His monitor is the Zowie XL2566K, a 24.5-inch sports display with a 360Hz refresh rate and TN panel, optimized for minimal input lag and clear visuals in dynamic scenarios. Rounding out the setup is the Sennheiser IE900 headset, in-ear monitors known for their superior audio quality, which help in pinpointing footsteps, gunfire, and other crucial sound cues in PUBG. Additionally, he sits in a Herman Miller X Logitech G Embody chair for ergonomic support during long sessions and uses ancillary devices like a Sony Alpha 6000 camera for streaming, a Shure SM7B microphone for clear voice communication, an AudioQuest Dragonfly DAC for audio processing, and a Yamaha MG10XU mixer to manage sound inputs.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on the latest news and updates. Drop a comment below sharing your favorite gaming setup tips or what you'd like to see next on the channel. Let's build a gaming community together.